All right, hey everybody, back with another news feed here for you. Don't forget, I post 1, 2, or 3 of these every single day, so hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on anything. And here we are kicking it off. Automakers seek to overturn Maine's right to repair law. We're not going to spend a ton of time on this, but understand that this is becoming more of a problem. The automakers today don't want you to go to any repair shop. They want you to go to the dealership. That's where they make the money. And it's becoming a problem because there's so many other repair shops out there that can do this stuff, but on the same note, the automakers will not give them access to the codes, to repair stuff, to any of this kind of information. They're not giving them that, and it's become a major issue. Now, this is a subscription only to this one in Maine here, and I'm not paying for this Maine newspaper to read this, but I did find here on the actual Alliance for the Automotive Innovation here, they right to repair. It says right here and here too, right to repair is a principle a vehicle owner should have the ability to choose the service of to service their vehicle anytime, anywhere, any place. Automakers agree to support seamless, independent auto service and repair. However, they're not. Automakers offer drivers a wide range of repair options more than any other industry. In fact, automakers already and routinely make available to independent repair shops all the parts, service, information, and vehicle needed to diagnose and repair the vehicles. But they're not doing it. We're seeing this more and more, and then they're charging these other shops tremendous amounts of money to and you got to be certified to work on their stuff in order to get the data. Maybe good, maybe bad, kind of rolls both ways. But if you are interested in learning more on this, and where, like I said, in my opinion, this is a scam for the auto industry to force people to go to dealerships. And if you know the big four, we're calling it the big four because it's not the big three, but you have Stellantis, Ford, GM, and Toyota. Those are the big four. The big four control a government on this. They get to say whatever they want, do whatever they want, however they want for the most part. And they are fighting this stuff like crazy. They don't want people to have access to this stuff. They do not want an independent shop down the road working on a vehicle. Now, they might put it under the guise of, well, they may not do it right, and then it comes back to us. When your vehicle's in warranty, you take it to the dealership. When it's out of warranty, you should be able to take it anywhere you want to. And they're fighting on that. They want you to still have to take it back. Just like subscription services, they want to make sure that not only you, the first buyer, are paying a subscription the whole time you own your vehicle, but the second buyer, the third buyer, the fourth buyer for the next 20 years are all paying a subscription for the vehicles. This is the world that the big four want things to go to, and this right to repair is another one of these issues here where they're playing these games. But it may get to a point where you're not going to really be able to take your vehicle to anybody to work on it other than a dealership. And if they get their way, that's the way they want it. Even though they're trying to tell you for it, you can see that Maine right to repair referendum questions overstepping the mark. Okay, it's automakers fighting it right here. We can't see it though. I don't think. I wonder if I click on that. Let's open that in a new one and see if it jumps up, but I doubt it. It's probably going to be the same thing. Oh, we did. Here we go. Okay. So, yeah. So, see, that's what happened last time. So, we're not going to be able to get into some of these ones. But you can see here, automaker repair shops strike new right to repair deal covering telemetrics data. Right to repair existing cars already. What a monopoly. Repair info is shared. Like I said, it goes on and on here that this is becoming an issue. You can read these articles if you want to. But this right to repair is actually a pretty big deal. And we wish something would happen with this, but again, the big four, they own everything. They get to make the rules. They set their own laws. They set their own pace. It just is what it is. The way it works is it's disgusting, but it's how it is. Now, the big one here, right here. Okay, hold your phone, Toyota, with your Tundra, and everybody like, oh my God, 1,000,000-mile Tundra, 1,000,000-mile Tundra. How about this? The highest mileage pickup truck in the world. It is a 2020 Ram 3500. And Clayton owned this truck. Clayton's truck, powered by a legendary 5.9 Cummins turbo diesel, racked up more than 2.6 million miles, making it the highest mile pickup truck in the world. 2.6 million miles. Getting to 500,000 is a feat in its own right. Getting to 1 million is insane. Getting to 1.5 million is absolutely insane. Getting to 2 million, it's unbelievable. 2.6, Crazy. And we could have kept going further if something didn't happen. We'll look at that in a minute here too. But they say right here, the Cummins turbo diesel is still regarded as one of the most reliable engines ever made. As a long-haul driver, Clayton relied on his Ram 3500 for decades, pushing it to limits through countless miles of highway, harsh weather, and heavy loads. Not only did it go 2.6 million miles, unlike the Toyota Tundra that went 1 million miles, or the Tacoma went 1 million miles for a guy that basically delivered medical supplies. I'm not taking anything away from it, but everybody talks about that truck like it's the craziest thing in the world, and it's good. But there's a club for million-mile Rams. I mean, there's a bunch of people in it. It's not just like one. There's a ton of people with million-mile Rams in there, yet my comments show up as, or the comments on all my stuff, Rams garbage, Rams junk, Rams the worst thing you could buy, still ain't this crap. Yet there's a literal club of people driving Ram trucks with over 1 million miles on them. Here's one with 2.6 million miles on it that pulled heavy every single day. Let that really sink in there for you. Here he is right here. And there it is. And his name is Howard Clayton. This is 2024 Ram, 2.6 million miles last check. This record-breaking accomplishment, excuse me, the testament to both the truck's engineering and Clayton's dedication to meticulous maintenance. Understand that. Clayton's a long-haul driver, means he tows heavy all the time. He's a hotshot trucker. Relying on his Ram 3500 for decades, using it to cross the country, hauls to test the limits of it daily, and here it goes right here. He purchased a truck new in 2000, specifically chose a Ram 3500 for its durability and reputation handling heavy loads. How do you think he knew that? Do you think he just up and said that's it? He chose it. It says right here, he chose it specifically for its durability and reputation. How do you think that came about? Other hotshot drivers, other long-haul drivers that were doing this, that have been there, done that, and do this for a living, and they knew that this was a truck. There's a reason that 90% of hotshot truckers are running a Ram 3500. It's like I said, it's one of the best trucks ever made. Even today, with the Cummins you got now in BS stuff we got on there, still, it's the number one out there right now. And here's the maintenance and stuff he had to do on it. Over a 2.6 million mile journey, the engine required multiple maintenance cycles, including valve adjustments, injector replacements, and turbo rebuilds. However, the core of the engine remains intact, proof of its engineering excellence. He adhered to a strict oil change every 10,000 miles. Now, wait, hold on, freeze. You hear me rip on 10,000 mile oil changes all the time, and I do, because in a gas car, a 10,000 mile oil change is a death sentence. Toyota, I don't care what you're thinking. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Even Chevy with their 7,500. Manufacturers vary all over the place, but oil's the same oil. Engine parts are the same engine part, but yet we get all these variations. In a Ram diesel, the recommended oil change maintenance on my Cummins that I had was 15,000 miles. We did ours every 12. He's doing his every 10, but it's 15,000 is recommended on his turbo diesel, and he did it every 10. So again, shorter intervals on oil changes is very important. He always used high-quality diesel-grade oil. The transmission fluid and coolant were replaced regularly, and Clayton inspected the drivetrain, suspension, and brakes frequently. It says right here, major repairs were handled proactively, given the heavy loads and constant use. The clutch manual, okay, so the clutch and the suspension components were replaced multiple times. You're not going to go 2.6 million miles without having to put a new clutch in it, and you're definitely not going to get that far on stock tie rods and ball joints. So he prioritized cleanliness, washing the truck regularly, and treating it with rust inhibitors to protect the body and frame. This diligence kept the truck in good condition after years of operation. It's amazing. Look at that truck. Look how gorgeous that truck is. Is that it? That's Bring a Trailer. Which one was his? There it is right there. Sorry, that's the one I'm looking for. Look at that truck. I mean, perfect truck. Everything about it. What an amazing vehicle here. So Now, this truck, we wondered what happened with it. It says, unfortunately, we don't know what happened to the truck or what its current mileage is. We contacted the farm show, which is where they found out about this, for an update, and Scott Greer informed us that Clayton Howard had passed away in 2020. Part of his obituary read, "Here was someone who never met a stranger. He enjoyed traveling to accompany his prized truck, and his family believed he'd never drove by a casino without stopping." So we don't know what happened to it. Unfortunately, the guy passed away in 2020. But, I mean, what an amazing feat for this truck to do that. And it just goes to show, like I said, but it's not just him. There's a whole club dedicated to Million Mile Rams. They're out there all over the place. Tons and tons of them, Million Mile Rams. So we're very impressed with that, like hearing it, and I thought I'd share it with you. So any comments, questions, put them below. Thanks for watching.